Let's deviate a little bit. We have discussed about how Traders Carnival took a shape and where it stands right now. But let's talk about DJ as a person. Okay, let's go back into history a bit. Let's ask you. Did you envisage this happening? Did you, when you were in your 20s, did you see yourself trading the bank nifty or the markets ever, or did you think of being so much full time into the field of trading in the Indian markets?
Okay, let me be the first one to confess that one, I did not have any foresight at that point in time as to where it would lead to. A. B, I was hopelessly given into self gratification or instant gratification at any point in time. I guess to some extent I still am that way. Okay, though with age probably I might have matured a little, mellowed down a bit, and become a little more calmer and quieter. Though the team of guys who met recently at Lonavala last weekend wouldn't probably agree with the mellowed and softened down part. So, as to foresight, probably not. Instant gratification, probably yes. I was telling you, I could still have some of those competency areas, if you can call it that. And well, Bank Nifty, okay, probably I'm a hyper kind of guy, which is why trading Bank Nifty on extremely short time frames works for me. I like the high beta, I enjoy the volatility, and I have had some amazing winning trades and even more amazing losing trades. So it's a mixed bag there. Okay, for quite some time, till slowly things change, and I think you need a change in terms of mindset. And talking about mindset, just got a confirmation from Brett Steenbarger, who's supposed to be the world's leading trading psychologist, who will be speaking at Traders Carnival. He's going to share his thing. That's phenomenal. He, to me, some kind of god. Okay. Though I might be accused of being agnostic, not without reason. Okay. So for me, it's all in this world.
Yeah. Agnostic, in fact, that's what I believe in myself also. I believe I fall into that domain. Can we go back few years back? This is one question I asked to all my guests. I would like to know how was the DJ in his teens, when all of these things was far away. What was he thinking? What was his strengths or weakness? How did he manage to spend his time most into? What was he very mischievous?
No, nothing very remarkable, I would say. I was the vanilla kind of guy, happy-go-lucky guy. I used to play cricket, and I played a lot of cricket. In fact, I love sports. In fact, even now I play about 2 hours of badminton every day to keep myself fit. Okay, by the way, I'm diabetic, but thankfully the badminton takes care of that, because I play 2 hours and I pretend as if I'm a teenager on the court. So that helps. Meaning, in fact, I beat guys who are 20 years younger to me. So that gives me a high, basically. That's one of the things that gives one a high. And otherwise, my lifestyle is pretty sedentary. So for any trader, it's a sedentary lifestyle so long as they do not add some other component, some sporting components. You go for a walk, you go for a jog or a swim or something like that. So I would definitely recommend some kind of serious sporting activity. I like competitive sports. I like badminton. I've been playing for about over 25 years now, and I don't think I'll give it up so long as my knees hold up. So I love it. In fact, I won a tournament to about 15 years back.
Super. Actually, that will definitely help you also to burn the calories that you get from your beer. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
By the way, since you mentioned beer, we also have a beer sponsor at the next Traders Carnival conference. There's a company called Doolally, which is based in Mumbai. They are the country's first brewery who are sponsoring beer at the event.
Super. Now you have one more better reason to join the carnival this year, guys. Let's move ahead a little bit. So you see yourself as an average guy. Don't see much into how the future will pan out. You go into computer infrastructure management, security, then later on you figure out financial markets and you try to trade into it. and you use technical analysis. You use the charts and the price
Right.
to trade in and out of it, and more so you chose Bank Nifty.
Right.
So how did all of this happen? Because I've spoken to so many people who would walk the natural progression. That is, if someone has done into accounts and all, he will go into fundamental analysis. But here is someone we are talking to where there is not much background into finance or financial markets, and you choose futures, you choose a high beta Bank Nifty, and you choose charts to enter, and above that you also are trading a short term time frame, where with the price fluctuation the heart palpitation is also highly correlated. How did this happen? How did you make a choice that, okay, I'm going to trade the futures, I'm going to trade the Bank Nifty, I'm going to look into this charts? Did you go for any kind of training from someone, or how did it all happen?
One point before this question, I would you like to know how I got investigated by the CBI once?
Sure.
Okay, I used to work for a bank that was headquartered in a place called Curacao, that's South America. I had visited that island. It's a beautiful island. It's that's part of the ABC islands. You have the ABC countries: Argentina, Brazil, and Chile. Similarly, you have the ABC islands: Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. All of them are in South America. So I visited Curacao in order to set up the network, the office network there, and so that visit, and subsequently that bank came under a cloud and was investigated for AML, anti-money laundering.
Yep.
And then when I came back to Bangalore, CBI here and Interpol worldwide offices, they got into the picture, and but I took that as a great learning opportunity for me to learn about what kind of investigative forensic tools the establishment uses,
Right.
versus what hackers or white hat hackers use. Okay, coming back to Bank Nifty, I was mentioning to you about being a hyper kind of guy. Okay, so, and I think my wife largely agrees with that assessment, or probably she engineered that, or rather I would say she commented upon it, so it stuck with, I got stuck with it. I think everybody needs to, okay, I didn't start with Bank Nifty, by the way. I've traded the entire lot. I've started with Nifty, Bank Nifty, stocks, commodities. I've traded crude, aluminium, gold, plus some bit on USD INR too, in a small way. But never, okay, I'm not a big trader. I don't place very big bets.
Right.
Bank Nifty is good for bread and butter, plus some beer also. So I'm fine with that. Okay, so, but again, to come back to your question as to why Bank Nifty specifically, I think it goes with the mindset of a person, and whatever you're doing needs to fit with your psyche.
Right.
Same way as I tell a lot of people I meet, the relationship between the mentor and a mentee also has to match each other's psyche.
Right.
Then it has a long way, it can go a long way.
Like marriage.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of us could be veterans in some way, and experts at that.
Right. Right. So essentially, it happens stage by stage. You had your hits, misses, and from where we learned, and now you've reached a stage where you know exactly what works for you. That's the Bank Nifty short-term trades. It goes very well with your personality, right?